Hi, here's your market update for the London, Ontario region. Across the real estate board as a whole, we had 583 sales in January, and that was the second best January for sales since 1978 when we started keeping records. The average price across the region, $437,000. That's up 13.9% compared to last January. And if you look back to 2010, that is up 95.2%. So before getting into the City of London numbers, if you've watched my videos over the last year or so, you notice pretty well every month is a record month, or at least in the top 2 or 3, prices keep going up. And I think people kind of wonder why this is happening. And I think there's 3 major points. One is the supply is quite low. There are many more buyers than sellers out there. The second thing is interest rates are still stable, still quite low, and so affordability that way works. And then you look at our average price. If you go down to Kitchener-Waterloo, the average price there is $552,000. Across our region, it's $437,000. So even though we're having multiple offers and most deals are selling far more than the asking price, still our prices are reasonable when you look around southwestern Ontario. So let's get into the London numbers. The average price in January was $452,924, and that's up 16.8% when you compare it to last January. Now looking into the various geographical areas here, we see that South London had an average price of $464,862. That's up 22%. Looking back at 2010, so 10 years ago, prices are up 93%. Now East London sees an average price in January of $388,161, and that's up 22.3%. And if you look over 10 years, that's a whopping 132% increase. Now prices in East London were a bit lower, so they had more room to move. So that's one of the reasons for the big increase. Now looking at North London, we see the average price in January was $503,576. That's an increase of just 5.4% over last January, but it's 88.1% over the last 10 years. And again, the North London prices are already higher than the other regions of London, so as the market goes along, they will go up at a slower pace. Now, all these figures are just from January 2020, and it's hard to really get a really accurate read on the market from just one month. That's why going forward, most of the information I'm going to be giving you in subsequent months are going to be year-to-date figures, because that really gives you a more balanced approach. Now, looking at listings, in January, listings were up 9.4% compared to last January, but there was many more sales, and it just didn't seem like there were that many more listings, although that's what we need in order to get a more balanced market, is to see those listings creep up. Last night I sold a property, a condominium in downtown London. There were 12 offers on that property, and it sold for, I think it was $36,000 more than the asking price. So that's not unusual. So looking down the 401, as I mentioned, Kitchener-Waterloo average price $552, GTA $820,000, Hamilton, Burlington $626. Here in London in January was $453, and so you can see our city is still a bargain. We still get investors and families moving down from the GTA area. They see we have a great city to live in, very safe, great healthcare, good schools, and it's just a fabulous place to invest your money, raise your family. Give me a call, I'll get you moving.